Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using a couple new products that I showed you guys in my last haul. So they were new items from the drugstore and I just figured I'd go ahead and test out a couple of them for you guys. So I'm going to be testing out the new L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil, and mine is in Dark Brunette. 390 is the number on this one. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be duping this for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I actually don't own the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so I cannot compare it to that, but I just figured I'd go ahead and use it and tell you guys what I think about it. And then also I'm going to be using the new Wet n Wild Brow Mascara, and that this is what it looks like. Now, I did swatch the Benefit Gimme Brow, the dark, deep, medium, and then the light shade next to this in my haul. So if you guys are wanting to see that, just pause this, click on that video. I'll actually leave it linked below for you guys, and you can check out what the colors look like of this compared to those. So if you want to, you can. You don't have to. Anyways, so I'm going to be using these two products today and just kind of let you guys know what I think. If you're wondering about my hair, it's wet. I'm letting it air dry. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see how bad my brows look. You know, they don't look too bad, but right now, but they're bad. Just trust me. So I'm gonna zoom you in. If you see me looking off to the side, that's where my mirror is. So let's go ahead and come into my face. Okay, so I think this is totally zoomed in enough for you guys because I just don't feel comfortable zooming it in anymore. So we'll just work with it like this. So yeah, the little spoolie on this is actually really nice. It's very small. It gets in the brows really easily, so I don't have any issues with this spoolie. I actually really like it. And I feel like it separates the product out really nicely. And it does come with this little clear cover you can put over it, but I just take everything off because it's a lot easier. So the tip of this is really nice. It comes to a really sharp point. So I really like that, and get, a good amount of product. And I know this is the same amount of product that you get in the Anastasia Brow Dip as well. So, if you are a fan of that, you'll probably be a fan of this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run this through my brows. I don't do anything special. I just kind of go with what I already got. And I have like right here, majorly bald spot right there. So, I really like this. I like the color. I don't feel like it's a bad shade or anything like that. Like, you can look at my brows and literally they look like really good. Like, it doesn't look completely different from my brow over here. Like, seriously, it looks like the same color. So to me, like, this is a perfect brow match. I know some people were complaining about the color of this one, and honestly, I think it is a perfect match. Seriously, it looks just like my brows. So, I don't know how many shades of this there are. I think there's only like 3 or 4 shades. But to me, this is a perfect shade. So, way to go, L'Oreal. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow. Yeah, this is my brows using just the L'Oreal Brow pencil. This thing is amazing. I love this. If you guys want to try a drugstore brow pencil, I recommend no other one than this one. I'm so glad they came out with this. This is going to be like a holy grail product for me. I'm never going to buy the Anastasia one because I have this one, and like I said, I see a ton of people comparing this to the Anastasia one. I know that's going to happen just because this is so creamy and so nice. So I definitely say go pick this one up and save your money. The next thing that I'm going to use is the brow mascara from Wet n Wild, and this is a really wet formula. If you haven't used it or you're planning on picking it up, it is very wet. So this is what the one looks like. This is honestly smaller than the Anastasia one. If you really like that one, this one is smaller, and I find this one a little more wet, which my Anastasia one is kind of, it's on the older side, so it's a little more goopy, and it's not as wet of a formula. And I do have the clear one, I don't have the like tinted one. So this is a really wet formula, and you can easily make a mistake, but I find this to be a really good brow mascara. So I'm just going to run this through my brows. I'm going to try to use my viewfinder. And the shade I got in this is called Nothing But Brunette. This is the darkest shade of this. There's one for Auburn's hair, and then there's a blonde one. So this is like the, whoa, I told you it was a wet formula. So you just really have to be careful. I'm looking a little crazy now. For the brow mascara, my overall thoughts on this are, I don't really care for this, and I just, the color, I like the color. Like, I'm not going to say I don't like the color. It's just really messy. It makes your brows look like you have caterpillar brows like I do right now, which I don't really care for. Like, I don't want caterpillar brows. The brush, I don't mind the brush. Like, honestly, if this was, you know, like clear or something, like I would probably like this a lot more. I don't know, like I like the color, but it's just so wet. Like the formula is just too wet. Like this needs to be a little bit thicker. It's just way too wet, and it makes a mess of everything, and your brows are kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it. They're not as soft as they would be. Like they're kind of crunchy, but not like super crunchy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can feel the product on your brows. When I have this on, I don't feel the product, versus this, I feel the product. Like, it feels really, like, you can just feel it. You feel that it's there. That's the only way I know how to explain it. So this I would definitely pass on. That's the end of my review. We got one hit product and one dud. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below and tell me if you guys are planning on picking one of these up. If you want to know anything else about the products, I will let you guys know. Just leave me a comment below. So until next time, bye guys.